but I have not committed to things that are scheduled in decades. And that comes from living with chronic illness, that I would never know how I would feel at 10 o'clock a certain morning or whatever time something would be. And it has prevented me from taking classes and committing to things. And then I just developed the habit of, I guess, a fear of that kind of commitment. So I'm going today. Hello, beautiful. So this is going to be a short and sweet. I'm still sick, so I'm a little bit of a slump. It's been going on for a good 2.5 weeks, and I'm still having a tough time. But there are things that I won't give up on, things I believe in, and that I'm sticking with. One of those is that if we want to create something in the world or in our lives, we have to be consistent and to show up. And this is part of why I'm showing up here today. I've committed since last May. I've done, I think, 135 videos, and at minimum to be here once a week. And here I am, in spite of everything, because it is my commitment. And even though I'm not reaching as many people as I would like at this point, I still believe in this law of being consistent, and that at some point things open up. The second thing that I'm still believing in and sticking with is that, I made a video about that earlier in the year, is that if we want a new life, we have to be new us. And in that sense, today, I have registered for a sound healing class or session. And after that, I've been asked to become a member of a yoga, wellness, meditation center here for months. It's a monthly payment, and then 4 days a week, classes are accessible. But I have not committed to things that are scheduled in decades. And that comes from living with chronic illness, that I would never know how I would feel at 10 o'clock a certain morning or whatever time something would be. And it has prevented me from taking classes and committing to things. And then I just developed the habit of, I guess, a fear of that kind of commitment. So I'm going today, and then I am committing to that center on a monthly basis to show up a couple of weeks. And it's huge because it's in the mornings, and mornings for me, I have always kept aside because it's my creative and productive time. It's when I write, it's when in my mind, it's like when I get information and all that. So I always said, anything I do, I'm not going to do in the mornings because it takes away from that time. But because I understand that to have a new life, we have to let go of our beliefs and have new behaviors, this is something that I'm doing. So even though I still feel sick, I still also believe, even though it's not always easy, that there is a purpose to that, and that it is aligned with the transformation that I'm looking into my life. That, lung congestion and disease like this is something that's an accumulation of certain types of emotions, and that they need to be released because they're stuck. So I'm still working on that. I know that I wanted to be finishing my book right now, and I had all this momentum a few weeks ago and then broken. But I'm in a lot of have to believe, because I'm struggling a little bit here. But I have to believe that it's a kind of contraction before an expansion, an initiation, a cleansing before something new. And most of the time, most of the days, I try to see the state of my body right now and of my mind, because it's struggling in that context. So that's it for today. Just doing my best and applying some of the things that I'm believing. So I wish you a good week. I'll see you next week. Don't know how I'll be, but I'll be there. I love you. You enjoy your day. And if there's something that you're struggling with, try to be consistent, no matter how hard it is. Showing up today here is hard, but I believe there is reward at the end of persistence and consistency. Consistency, being constant, consistent, whatever.